All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. Another episode here. Army Black Knights, localized content on YouTube, localized underscore content on Twitch. This is season 6, episode 1. We're going to go through preseason stuff, the changes we made in the offseason that I sort of alluded to in the last episodes. Big surprise. We'll get into that in a second. We'll go through depth chart and game 1, who we'll see and we'll see our matchup in just a second as well. Big changes in the offseason. Starting with, let's look at what conference we're in. We joined a conference. Navy and Army both left the Independency, joined two different conferences. Army joins the ACC. And, we're still an 87 overall. We're going to be competing against some of the biggest college football names, biggest college football schools in the country. We're now in a Power 4 conference, although we sort of brought back a Power 5. We'll get into that in a second. We joined the ACC. Navy joins the Big 12. Of course, there's some other moving pieces to make this all work, make it all sort of somewhat fair. But those are the main two. So ACC schedule for Army, Big 12 schedule for Navy. All right. Now, other conference moves that associate with that. Took a picture of all of them. Let's see our chart here. All right, ACC. We added Army and added UCF. We lost SMU, Stanford, and Cal. We have an even number of teams here, though, because it was originally uneven because of SMU. They get moved. Stanford gets moved. Cal gets moved. We add Army and UCF. In the American Conference, they add Cincinnati from the Big 12, but they lose UTSA. In the Big 12 now, this one has a bunch. Added Navy and added SMU from the ACC. So SMU and UCF swapped, which geographically makes some sense. Big 12 adds Navy and SMU, loses Colorado, Utah, Cincinnati, and UCF. Big 10, no changes. Conference USA, no changes. Independence, of course, Notre Dame and UConn still just not Army, not Navy. MAC, no changes. Mountain West added UTSA, right? Yep, adds UTSA from the American. So they have an even number now. Pac-12. Here we go. Pac-12. They gain 4 schools back from the original Pac-12. Sort of the original Pac-12. They get Utah, Stanford, Cal, and Colorado. So they're back to 12 teams. And that's all the changes because SEC is unchanged and the Sun Belt is unchanged. However, Sun Belt lost their divisions, so they no longer have divisions. No team or no conference has divisions, and all conferences will play 9 conference games. So 9 conference games, 3 out-of-conference games. That limits our schedule flexibility tremendously. But this is Season 6, the 2030 season in-game. Those are the conference changes. So let's take a look at my schedule and the Navy schedule. We're going to start in Week 1 at North Carolina, our first ACC conference game against the 12th ranked team in the nation. Then we're going to go at Stanford, one of our out-of-conference games, our only flexible out-of-conference game, because, of course, we have Air Force and Navy as our other two. Then we'll go home against Clemson, home against Louisville, bye week, at NC State, home against our alma mater, Pittsburgh, at Boston College, who beat us last year, at Miami, a top 5 team in the country, number 5 team, home against Air Force, bye week, home against Virginia Tech, at Florida State, bye week, and then we'll go Army, Navy to finish it off. Navy's schedule, completely locked. We can't change a single thing with it. They get 2 bye weeks, and then they'll go to Kansas, home versus SMU, who they've played once or twice, at Baylor, home against TCU, at Air Force, at Arizona, bye week, home versus Notre Dame, home versus Houston, home versus Iowa State, at Texas Tech, bye week, at BYU, and then Army, Navy to wrap up the regular season. Those are the changes with the schedules and conferences. So I'm going to go through depth chart, and we'll jump into our first game against North Carolina. All right, real quick, one other thing I did want to cover is I recruited too many players in the offseason, so we had to cut 16 guys. Those 16 guys were redshirt freshman running back Adrian Sweet, redshirt sophomore wide receiver Jesus Chavis, senior tight end J.J. Cobb, who caught 4 or 5 touchdowns last year, left tackle DeAndre Lloyd, he was a redshirt sophomore, redshirt junior left guard Bryce Stevens, redshirt freshman right tackle Devon Armour, defensive tackle Percy Brady, he was a junior, Cameron Tomzak, redshirt freshman linebacker, Vi Trueblood, redshirt sophomore center, Braylon Hutchinson, a redshirt senior cornerback, Willie Neely, a redshirt junior tight end, Jock Zuber, redshirt freshman tackle, Juan Angel, redshirt junior linebacker, George, redshirt junior linebacker, Lonnie LeBourne, redshirt freshman cornerback, and then Zach Teray, a redshirt freshman free safety. Those are the 16 players we had to cut because I over-recruited. But let's take a look at depth chart here. I pretty much have everything lined up the way I want to. Ramon Rasmussen's going to get the start this year, and I wanted it to be Kelvin Lehman, but he just did not develop in the offseason. Whether he was maxed out or whatever, he just stuck at a 79 like he was last year. Rasmussen jumped to an 83. He's getting the start this year in Season 6. Nate Rowell is our starting running back, but we moved Eric Brown over to running back from receiver, so he's there as well at 96 speed. We'll see Gore and maybe some freshmen as well. Same thing with fullback. Verling is our number 1 wide receiver with Cotton and Bikete gone. Same thing with Lawson gone. He declared after his junior season. Leonard, Terrell Gage, he's a senior who's returned kicks and caught a few passes, but he's going to get some reps this year. Hyde, Chowders, and Times, of course. Times, senior tight end, he's still around. Carl Neely and R.J. Haynes as well. And O-line across the board here. Then Ricky Bone, Jimmy Johnson, and John Owusu are the rotation here at edge, along with Charles Woods. At defensive tackle, Jamie Turner's still here. John Williams, the true freshman from last year, elite dev, he's still around with Demetrius Leo. And, that's pretty much the rotation there. Linebackers, Farouk and Adoma, number 20, he's an elite dev. Sam linebacker, we'll see him. He jumped Beal, of course, who's been there a long time. Bryce Horner's still here. We're going to see some more Mike Burns as well. And then Will linebacker. James Boyce is still here. He was the converted running back way back in the day. But then same thing with Ty Winter. We're getting some younger guys developed. Marquise Judge is still here. He's a junior. Greg Kane played some last year. Neighbors is still here. Lorenzo Street and then Max Matlock. Free safety still going to be Manny Valencia. Of course, he got the start last year as that elite dev. And then Jabari Hearns is still here at strong safety. Still got our kicker and punter, Stumpf Parker. So let's see what we can do against North Carolina in Season 6, Game 1. All right, here we go. Season 6, Game 1. We're in Chapel Hill playing the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. First ACC game in Army history. 2030 season, season 6 of the Dynasty. This is our year. I said this for the past 3 years, but we gotta do it. All we gotta do is make our way, meander our way through the ACC, give ourselves the best chance at the ACC Conference Championship here in year 1 in the ACC. And then we should have every single right to make the college football playoff. So here we go, back in a conference for the first time in several years. ACC college football here against the North Carolina Tar Heels. Let's get after it. They're 84 overall, we're an 87 overall team. On defense to start, let's see what we can do against the North Carolina Tar Heels here with our season 6 squad. It's not a good start. Not a good start. Turns the veteran. Gotta be there. Big guys up front. No more Hawkins in the middle. I almost got him on the blitz. Number 20, I need to know these linebacker names. I know 20 is a redshirt freshman. Got action. Let's go! That's the Demetrius Leo. Leo's been around for a long time. He's a senior. Let's go. 3rd and 11 from the 44. We got Bone and Owusu in the game now. No more Ooch on the other side. He graduated. Get there, Bone. Ricky Bone, his first play on the field, on defense in season 6. Breaks through the O-line for the sack. His 20th career sack. I just said that. I don't know. Maybe you heard it. I'm not sure. But let's go. Defense responds. Let's go with Hyde, the redshirt freshman wide receiver. 25-yard line. That's where Ramon Rasmussen and our offense will take over. Brian Verling, we're going to see a lot of him this year. We're going to see a lot of Thaddeus Times, the senior tight end, won the Mackey Award in season... That'd be season 3 as a true freshman? All right, Rasmussen. We're going to go the other way. The true freshman, Neely. Of course, Willie Neely got requested to transfer. He got cut. That's the true freshman on the other end, Neely. There we go, Rao. Nate Rao to the 45-yard line, 11 yards as his first carry as the feature back here for the Army Black Knights. Let's go to Verling. He's open on the out. Inside the 40 to the 39. 3 quick plays, and our offense is moving already with Rasmussen. Let's go underneath. Thaddeus Times nearly picked off on the drag route. That's something I cannot do a bunch of, clearly. All right, Rasmussen. 2nd and 6 from the 35. Now we got him. Times again. Make a guy miss. To the 20, 19-yard line, his second catch. 1st and 10 for our offense. Brown on the Texas route. He's there. Of course, he was a converted receiver, so he's still in that number 81. But he's out of the backfield. Has plenty of receiving prowess. Times got the step. Oh, couldn't corral the touchdown pass there. Man, come on, guys. 2nd and goal from the 8. What's up, man? Now we got him. They blitz. Times got the step. Touchdown. Army Black Knights. We take the lead. 7-0 over the Tar Heels. Our first lead in ACC conference history. Let's go, man. Got that Florida offense, and we're going to be rolling. We're not going to have those crappy numbers from the Penn State and Clemson offense days. No more of those playbooks. We're back with old reliable, the Florida offense. We put up some serious numbers with this offense back in the day. Serious numbers. Even Callum McPhee, the pocket passer, put up 3,000 passing yards with this offense. I got to figure out where Callum McPhee is. He should be a redshirt senior because he sat out a year in Utah to get that redshirt year. Make a tackle. Why is Owusu out there in coverage, man? Come on. I'm going to go with Williams. Get in there with Williams. No. Good tackle. Come on, bring him down. There we go, Valencia. Jeez. 54 is that. That's not Beal. That is Beal. Okay, so Beal's still out there. All right, Owusu, get after him. 2nd and 8. Keeper Leo is there. Huge tackle for loss. 3rd and 9 now. Is this going to take us to the end of the first quarter? It might. Yep, no snap. After 1, we're ahead 7-0 over North Carolina. It's 3rd and 9. We got to get a stop here. Get them off the field once again. Our offense looked real good there with Rasmussen in that first possession. I really enjoyed the way our offense looked. Of course, could I go with Kelvin Lehman? Yes. He's just not progressing. He's a senior, and he's just not progressing. And we came up short last year. We did come up short last year. But yeah. Right, 3rd and 9. I don't really like this defensive play call. I'm bringing pressure, though, and we're not getting any. Got to get some pressure, man. So, yeah, season 6. Every single real NIL player from the base game is gone. Every single one of them is gone here in season 6. There we go. Good tackle there. We're stopping the run game like we should. When we get there, yes, sir, Valencia. Good tackle. 3rd and 7. Off the edge. Beat the left tackle. He got there, and Charles Woods got there, the redshirt freshman. Both of them met at the quarterback, and we're going to force another punt from the Tar Heel offense. That's not going to go in the end zone. That's a really good punt. We'll start our second drive from the 7-yard line. I do still like is the zone run scheme. And a few yards there for Rao. 2nd and 8 from the 9. Middle of the field, just before he got hit. That's the first catch for Lionheart. Leonhardt. Lionheart. I'm just going to call him Lionheart. All right, find a hole. There we go. 7 yards. Keep doing that. Rao. Let's go. 2nd and 3. I got times. Hangs on for the first. I don't want to get too repetitive with my play calling. Don't want to get too repetitive. 3.5 minutes left here. We'll go play action. Times is open. Get the ball there, Rasmussen. Come on, man. He's wide open. I saw him in the middle of the field up the seam. We'll go tip to the line. Man, 3rd and 10. Okay. This drive's stalling out a little bit. That's a tough pass. Lionheart's there, though. What a catch and the first down there for our offense. Earl Lionheart. What a dog. Rasmussen still got that scramble game. He's not quite the scrambler that we've had in the past with Washington and, of course, Lehman. I don't even remember our year-one quarterback. Helms was our best scrambler because he ran the triple option formally. It's not an accurate pass. It's got to be better than that. 2 minutes left. It's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left. We got the ball at like the 35-ish. 32-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the 32. Good run. That's a good run. 7 yards, 3rd and 1. I'm going to go right back to that zone run with Brown, 96 speed, converted wide receiver. Gets the first. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, 1st and 10. We'll go here to the drag. Neely, the tight end, freshman tight end. Like a freshman, 80 overall. He was a 4-star wide receiver that we moved over to tight end for sure. I mean that was a pretty obvious change, especially with the depth that we have with freshman receivers. Times has got another touchdown. Let's go. Rasmussen accurately to Thaddeus Times, 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Not a fan with the minute 17 left, but 2-possession lead. If we can get a stop here, we might even be able to take a 3-possession lead, depending on the pace that our defense gets to stop at. Love the new look offense with Rasmussen. I love it. You look great right now. Defense looks pretty solid itself. Get after him again, Bone. That brings him double. But look who's there. Charles Woods in the middle. Another sack. What is going on, defense? Let's go. Minute left. 2nd and 15 now. Another sack. I'm calling a timeout. Minute left. Our 5th sack of the first half. 3rd and 19. We beat him again. Oh my gosh. Picked! Field picked. Let's go. We'll start at the 28. 56 seconds left for our offense to put another touchdown on the board. Let's go, man. Welcome to the ACC for our squad, huh? We'll go there. Neely. Easy completion. Get the first. Yes. Gets the first. Let's get in the hurry up. Go right back to it. Neely again. Can't corral that one. Can't hang on to that one. 2nd and 10 from the 17 now. Times on the move. What a ball from Rasmussen. Any of our options here. We'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it, Rasmussen. 2nd and goal from the 1. What do I like? How do I like it? What do I like? How do I like it? Go here. No, we're not. We're going to go here. Inside zone. Try to push it in with Nate Rowell. Run around the rush. Touchdown, Nate Rowell. 2 in the air. 1 on the ground now. 21-0 over North Carolina. We look ridiculous right now. I love the way our team looks. I thought last year with our first recruiting class as seniors was going to be top notch, but now with that first recruiting class as redshirt seniors. Look at that, another sack, Demetrius Leo. Wow, his 2nd sack of the game, 3rd tackle for loss. They even going to snap it. They are. Nothing crazy here. Another sack. Charles Woods, the 7th sack for our squad. Let's see what we can do here in the 2nd half. I'd love to get my backups quite a bit of run here, but that starts with another touchdown right here on this possession. 5 in the front, 6 in the front. Oh my gosh, he explodes out of backfield to run directly into some of the rush and my blockers. All right, 2nd and 6. Times is open. Break it up field to the 40. Another first down. I like it. I like it. Is Leinart going to beat his guy? He did. Is the safety able to get there? He's not. Leinart. Let's go. Earl Leinart. He looks elite. Red shirt freshman. 3rd passing touchdown for Rasmussen. I saw it right from the snap. 28-0. Took us 3 plays. Safety couldn't get there. Single high safety. And I threw it immediately. He couldn't get there. He could not get there. 28-0. We get a stop here. Backups are coming in. Especially if it's... maybe. I don't want to lose a huge lead in our first ACC conference game. That would be a horrible start to our season. And quite frankly, it might ruin our season. But right now, we look dominant. And this team's the number 12 team in the country. Are we going to sack him again? He has to throw it out of bounds. Coverage is great. Our pass rush was there. Get after him. Beat him. Sacked. Oh my gosh. Our pass rush, bro. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. We're going to pour it on. We're going to go with our ones again. We're going to pour it on the Tar Heels. Disrespectful, but you know what? Cut it back, Brown. Across the 40 to the 42, and that's where we are going to start again. Unbelievable. Rasmussen, let's do it. Let's run outside. Rasmussen. Oh, wow, I mean, he's hurt. This is why I need to get rid of my starters. I do. Times. Yeah, that was a tough catch. Let's go here. 3rd and 6. They need something, but let's see what we were able to do. Times, yep. Yes, sir. There we go. First down. Are they doing this again? No, they got a safety over there. Here we go. On the run. To our slot guy. Hyde. To the 25. All right, first and 10 from the 25. They got safety help over top. A little bit of pocket presence. Move in the pocket. We get the ball to Times for 9. Let's run the ball with Brown. Oh, he might score here. 96 speed at running back, by the way. We get blocks. Not quite as agile. He's not able to cut quite as well. But 1st and 10 from the 11 now. Times. Cut it back in. Touchdown. 3rd receiving touchdown for Thaddeus Times. He's nearing last year's total in this game alone. Why did I ever switch from the Florida offense? It's always been elite for me. Our backups are coming in 35-0 over the Tar Heels in their home stadium. We are disrespecting the ACC with this first game. Completely disrespecting every single one of them. We're going to bring our backups in, and it ain't even the 4th quarter. Let's see what our backup defense is able to do. Still a lot of the starters part of these teams, but let's see what we can do. Somebody get there. Yes, sir. We're quick this year. We are quick. Get to him, Owusu. Let's go underneath. Can't see that guy. That ain't fair. first down, though. They needed it. They sure did need that. Oh, pretty good run for him. 9 yards. I just don't want anybody to get hurt. Please, nobody get hurt. Rashad. There we go. We got guys. They get the first, but we have guys. Oh, coverage? Get out of here, man. Good tackle. Good tackle. Second and 8. 35 seconds left here in the third. Yeah, scramble. Had to scramble. We got way too much pressure. I had to scramble. At the end of the third, 35-0 lead for the Black Knights. We are on the home stretch, nearing victory against the Tar Heels here. 1-0 in conference, 1-0 on the year. That sounds perfect. That sounds tremendous to start the year. Yeah, he's going to have to bump that off. Make a tackle. Yes, sir. Matlock. Screen pass. He almost didn't get that off. Make a tackle. A couple guys were there, made the tackle. Rudolph is 43. Teamer 95. Oh, that was a terrible play right there. Okay. Teamer's 55. Excuse me. RPO outside. Good tackle. Good tackle. I'm not going to get the shutout, but first and goal from the 7. Go. A couple guys there for tackles. Second and goal from the 3. That's fine. It's against our second team, and we are up so much. I am this worried about it. Really this worried, but you can't really measure that. Come on, let's go, team. I'm thrilled with the way we look. Let's end this game on this possession. Lehman is going to get some run, or should we go with the true freshman? I'm going to go true freshman because I don't know how often he's going to get to play this year, and playing Lehman doesn't really benefit us at all. DeMarcus Chun, true freshman quarterback. He's a dual threat, 86 speed. We are going to try to redshirt him this year, but he can play a little bit. He's impact dev, so he has a chance to be our future. Of course, we have Rasmussen. That's a good ball there. Childers, nearly midfield already. That is awesome, man. That is just fun. Let's go, Chun. Let's go. Oh, that was the read again, but second and 10. Lots of pressure, but it's all right. Oh, we pulled the guard, Brown, from 37. Huge run there from Eric Brown. 4 minutes left. It's 86 speed. I should see what that scrambling ability is, but I don't need to because Neely just dive down. Maybe? No? All right. 20-yard line. They highlight the 23? No, the 22-yard line. Interesting. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. 2nd and 10. It's the mature play by the true freshman there. Oh, we got nothing there. 3rd and 10. Third and 10 from the 20. On the run. What a throw. Touchdown high. What a throw from Chun on the run. 42-7. Should have just ran the ball, but this is fun. This is fun. Huge game from both sides of the ball, and we look really good. We're beating a ranked opponent already. They're the number 12 team in the nation. Of course, neither of us have played, but this is awesome. Rishad. I think he's an elite dev too. I gave the 95 to an elite dev guy, or at least a star guy. 99 might be the elite dev. Right, 2-minute warning. They've had the ball for longer than we have. That's hilarious. 5 wide. Stop switching to the secondary. First 10 for the 49. 1:45 left. If they score, they score. I don't really care. There we go, Owusu, another sack, our 9th sack of the game. Jeez. This is a power 4 offensive line. Can we get 10? No. It's on me. Let's keep switching to the secondary and giving up BS. That fight song. You're down 1 million. All right, what do we got? Dives down to the 49. Here we go. Stat padding at its finest. Neely again, maybe. He makes the catch. He's really tired. Clearly, he's banged up, but. First and 10 from the 38. Neely again? No. That's what I get for being greedy, man. It's fine. Nobody get hurt here, please. Bring him down. That'll end it. 42-14. We win Season 6, Game 1. With a massive blowout win in Chapel Hill against North Carolina. Rasmussen was elite. He was tremendous. 4 passing touchdowns? I don't think he had a rushing touchdown, so that was fun, man. That was fun. Yes, we are. We're making the college football playoff here in Season 6. I expect it. I demand it. I will not allow any less. We looked great. Everybody looked great. Everybody looked great. Let's look at stats. Our offense, 440 total yards. Let's go, man. Donaldson, when he came in, he played better than Times. Interesting. All right. For Army, 20 for 26, 269 yards, 4 touchdowns for Ramon Rasmussen, 5 for 9, 99 yards for DeMarcus Chun, who threw a touchdown, but he also threw that pick to end the game, pretty much. On the ground, Rowell, 7 for 36, did get hurt, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Scored a touchdown on the ground, though. Brown looked good when he ran. Rasmussen only scrambled once. Receiving, Times, 10 for 102. That's what I remember from way back in the day. 10 for 102, 3 touchdowns. Neely, 6 for 86. Hyde, 3 for 39 and a touchdown. Leinart, 3 for 87 and a touchdown. Childers had a catch. Brown had a catch. And so did Brian Verling. Oh, I need to look at the stats in that one. We had 9 or 10 sacks as a team against an ACC opponent. Can I look at the box score again? Player stats. Defense. Holy sacks. Owusu, 2.5. Woods, 2.5. Bone 2, Leo 2. So these guys right up the middle. Huge performance from our D-line and our defense as a whole. We move on to our next game, which is against... Is it a bye week or is it again? I think we play Stanford this week. That is Times ACC Offensive Player of the Week. Let's go. He's going to get a bunch of those. 1-0, we move up to 10th in the country. We're going to play the 1-0 Stanford Cardinal in the next episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching this one. Season 6, Game 1, Army Black Knights. Localized content on YouTube. Localized _ content on Twitch. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.